Hi, I'm Deke. Welcome to dekePod, my series of once every other weekly videos on computer graphics and digital imaging. This is my chance to merge my brain with yours, the natural, whole-grain, macrobiotic way, without some globe-destroying boss inserting his petrochemical, military-industrial complex, aftermarket carcinogens into the mix. Why, oh why does the man hate us so? Because he doesn't get the fact that he's a jerk. Jerk? Today's episode, The Mating Habits of the Pen Tool, in which I explore the gender-based intricacies of Photoshop or Illustrator or InDesign's most exacting feature, the pen tool. In Photoshop, the pen lets you select anything. In Illustrator or InDesign, it lets you draw anything. Regardless, it's the same damn tool. It creates anchor points and control handles to define each and every outline, whether simple or complex. And it's all based on this. Anchor points are boys, i.e. combative, controlling, brute force, dull. Control handles are girls, i.e. wildly attractive. And that really is all you need to know.
Definition of terms.
Never use the pen tool? Well, now you know you should. But before we go any further, I have to introduce you to a few vocabulary words. An anchor point, or just plain point, is a fixed location on the outline of a vector-based path. A segment joins one point to another. A control handle, or just plain handle, is a lever that curves a segment by bending it one direction or the other. Meanwhile, remember how I was saying points are boys and handles are girls, like just a few seconds ago? I don't mean little boy or little girl. This is not Dick and Jane or Hansel and Gretel or Children of the Corn. A boy is a man, like me, boy. And a girl is a woman, like her, or her, or her. I swear to you, I could do this all day. The next time somebody asks me, what's your hobby? I'm gonna say, pointing at girls, because they're pretty. Point, segment, handle, boy, girl. Now you know your terms.
P is for pineapples.
Here's the pen tool. In Photoshop, it lives here. In Illustrator, InDesign, here and here. But regardless, it has a shortcut. Press the P key. No control, no command, just P. A good way to remember? Luther Dixon and Allison Kent, who wrote the song 16 Candles, as well as John Hughes, who wrote the movie 16 Candles, they all used a pen. Add up the letters in their last names, Dixon, Kent, Hughes, and you get 16. And what's the 16th letter of the alphabet? P. How obvious is that? It's also rumored that the word pen starts with a P. I was not able to confirm that.
Straight, dull polygons.
Now we're ready to use the tool. Press P for the pen and click. That makes a point, which begins a path. Now click to make another point, and another, and another. Whatever program you're using, the pen connects each point with its predecessor. It's like a connect-the-dot puzzle, but every segment is perfectly straight, resulting in a free-form polygon. These kinds of points are called corner points. And if points are boys, dull boys, then corner points are the dullest of the dullards, by which I mean they're really, really straight. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying straight is bad, but if all the boys are straight and there are no girls, we got a problem.
Introducing curvature.
If you want curves, and the world doesn't work very well without curves, then you need girls. Still got the pen? Drag with the tool. The beginning of your drag, that's the anchor point, but it's not a corner point, it's a smooth point. Makes a continuous arc. Smoothly smooth, smooth boy. Now the end of the drag, that's something new. That's the control handle, the girl. So back to the dots. The pen tool still draws a segment between each point and the next. It's always that way. Leave no point behind. Attaboy, boys. Boys rule. Those same segments, curiously, they never touch the handles. But it's not for lack of effort. They try. They deviate, they swing, they rise, and the handles, they beckon, they call. They say, come to me. They say, go away. They attract, they dismiss. They have a magnetic power that guides the segments on their way. The handle is nurturing. The handle is organic. The handle is girl. Plus, there are two of them. Two girls for every smooth boy.
Handles gone wild.
So we got the straight boys with no dates, and the smooth boys with two happily coexisting girls. Now watch this. Press the Alt key on the PC, Option on the Mac, and drag from a smooth point. The handles break rank. One goes one way, the other goes the other. Now drag, press Alt or Option in the middle. There they go again. Over and over, we have a corner point that joins two curving segments. The boy was not smooth enough, and now he's got two girls pulling him in opposite directions. What do you have to say for yourself now, Mr. Smoothly Smooth? And there we have it. Our electronic mating ritual comes to an end.
Conclusion.
Need some more pen tool sex education? You should ask your mom. If you're too shy, you can find some discreet educational books at deke.o'reilly.com. Or maybe you want to see the handles go wild in video at lynda.com/deke. And you'll need a fake ID to see what the points and handles are up to at deke.com. But I'll tell you something, if you bear in mind what you learned today, you're bound to have a lot more fun with the pen tool now that you know what's really going on deep inside those, dare I say, algorithms. And have some respect. The points think they got it all figured out, but if it weren't for the handles, this whole shebang wouldn't even exist. The handles, they are gorgeous, they really are, and super smart. And once you learn their ways, very predictable, in a good way. Give it some thought. If you have a question, call the hotline, 888-dekePod. And stay tuned for more videos. I have lots more point handle action to heat your hormonal head here at dekePod.